Clarence TV speaking to Chelsea City manager Robbie Simpson after the final game of the season here at Ebbsfleet, a 2-1 loss. Robbie, it was a little bit like the Concord game, a little bit symptomatic of our season. Started well, did okay, matched them for a long period of the game, but ended up on a narrow defeat.
Yeah, I thought first half hour we were brilliant. Obviously we've decided to go toe to toe with them with a really attacking starting lineup and formation. We matched their formation, and I thought we were excellent that first half hour. But it's a new way of playing for us, and it requires, especially against a good football inside like them, a certain type of fitness, and especially on a quite slick pitch where you can move the ball quickly. It takes a certain amount of concentration and fitness, and we tired towards the last 10 minutes of the first half. We tired, and I was thankful we got into half time. And the start of the second half, we seemed to carry that tiredness in. It's almost like we needed our second wind to come quickly, and it didn't quite come quick enough. We made two sort of lapses in concentration, really, which when you're tired can happen, and cost us 2 goals. Bit of cuteness as well, maybe. Like I just said to Ade there, got to go out rose ed for a throw-in. Like you gave up a corner too easily, and then the corner we switched off because it was a short one. Hell of a header from their guy, I've got to say. Great header for their first goal. And then second one, again a bit of cuteness from their striker to affect Ade's header. And again, Ade's got to have a bit of a stronger core there at times. He needs to maybe watch Dave on a few occasions where Dave gets barged, but he still gets a good contact on his header and clears it 30-40 yards. So little details like that we can learn from. But once we got our second wind, yeah, they probably sat back a bit more to contain a 2-goal lead. But once we got our second wind, I thought we were so good. We were on the front foot. We knew we had to be a bit more on the front foot and press them higher up the pitch. And the subs have came on and made a difference in that aspect. And it was just a thoroughly entertaining game of football. We've gone toe to toe with, in my opinion, the best footballing side in this league, without question in my eyes. That they might not be the best team because there's different ways of playing in our league and different, especially in winter months. But we've gone toe to toe with them, and I feel like we've matched them. And maybe it's just a bit of experience that's cost us. Yeah,
we looked at their team. It was all very experienced side. It was all sort of seasoned players, either at this level or they've been at the Football League, and we've got a load of some people have just finished their first full season in football, really. So that's the difference, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, this season's it's had its ups and downs. It's a huge learning curve. Our lads aren't game hardened yet, but they'll have got that this season, and they certainly haven't been season hardened because the last 2 seasons, when they're probably just starting out their careers, have been curtailed short. So to be season hardened is really key as well. You know, there's a lot of matches, a lot of games to be played, and come the end, you need to be as good as you were the first game. Myself as a manager, I'm now season hardened. It's my first full complete season. I've learnt a hell of a lot, and I believe the players have learnt a hell of a lot. And I've just told them there in the change room, actually, if they're going to watch football over this summer, look at the small bits of detail, not necessarily fitness or shape or anything like that, the small bits of detail of game management, and that comes with experience. But try and watch how teams and players manage games, whether they're winning or losing, and just watch and study that and bring that into next season.
Yeah, I suppose that the example of that today was we did really well in the first half. They worked really hard. Their manager's probably given them a little bit of a kick at half time, and we've sort of just switched off a little bit for the first 10 minutes of the second half, but we needed to. It's a game where you had to be on full concentration for 90 minutes against a team that try and knock it around you and overload.
That's it, and it's recognising that you might be tired as well, and maybe not playing the same way as if you were at full freshness. It's noticing that the team's tired, maybe the opposition's had a spell, and then it might be just do the basics really well. Don't try and do the hard thing or be too expansive. It might just be regroup. We'll get our second win soon. Let's just not concede while we're in this spell, and that has been key a lot of times this season. It can't always be perfect for the full 90 minutes. You have to recognise on the pitch where it's not quite going for you, and make sure you don't get beat in those periods. And a lot of the time, those periods have cost us, and that's, I think, why a lot of our games have been draws, and a lot of our games have been on knife edges, whether we'd win or lose. We've been, I think our goal difference tells a story. I don't think we've lost more games than quite a number of teams in our league. We've drawn the most, and I think there is reasons for that, and there's reasons why our points tally, in my opinion, hasn't quite shown where I think we are as a performance-wise team, and a lot of it is down to experience. A lot of it is in managing games, and that's why I've left them with that part message to watch games over the summer and just see how players manage games.
Yeah, and we didn't fold today. We could have gone 2-0 down to 55 minutes. Could have gone, we haven't been thrashed all season. They were a very good side. They can sort of tire you out with their passing, but we managed to get in it, and they were a little bit nervy at the end because they knew the Dartford were winning, and they had to win today as well to get what they wanted.
Yeah, they were speaking to me beforehand saying, please let us win, we want the home tie, we want the bye, and so we knew that they were coming to win, for sure. It wasn't just a coasting game for them into the playoffs. It was they needed to win. They feel like they needed to win, and it's been said a lot that our players will never give up. We've not lost by 3 goals this season. I think we've only lost by 2 goals 4 times maybe. And we've always gone right to the very, very end. This group has got great character, great bunch of lads. One of the most disappointing things is that this group won't be the same next year, because players will go, other players will come in, and they've been a really, really enjoyable bunch to work with the whole season. I've loved coming to coach them every week, and I've loved taking them on match days every week. They've bought into everything that I've tried to help them with, and they've been a fantastic group. But next season we've got to make it so we don't have to keep going to the end. We've got to make it so we're the dominant team in the game, and we score when we're on top, and we manage the game well in different scenarios. And I think we're not far away from being a very good team. Okay, well done for this season, Robbie, and we'll speak to you during the summer. Yeah, thank you to everyone for supporting us throughout the season. I know it's been it's had its ups and downs, but everyone's stuck with us, and we've needed that to get us safe. We have needed that, and I look forward to coming back next season. Okay, thanks for your time this season, Robbie. Thank you.